one.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you pretending you've got a shiver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. Now we've got some mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna get a Scooby snack. Oh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we count on you, Scooby-Doo, oh no, we'll catch that villain. Oh no, we'll catch that villain.
Yay! Woo! The stream's working! It's live! Yay!
Nice.
Thank you, Borgs, for that introduction to Scooby-Doo. What? And hopefully, wait, am I gonna get copyright strike for that? I shouldn't, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Because I'm playing it on the guitar and I'm singing it myself, and it's not the actual original version of the song. Because it's me doing it, it counts as a parody, which means avoids any
protected under free use.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and start introducing ourselves. This is live learning vectoring together number 20. That's a big number. And we have myself, your hostess, La Pick Fairy. Bom bom bom. Is using a different mic, so if I sound different, that's why. And then we have our designated dragon, Nova.
Hello. Hello.
And then beside me, who just played that beautiful song, was Board's Pony.
Hello there.
And across from Borgs is a young stallion that you may be familiar with, Pinspark.
Hey, people.
And next to Pinspark, last but not least, is Crimson. Real quick, I would like to mention that Crimson's picture is from how do you pronounce it, Crimson? Tenshi?
That's from a friend of mine. You should be familiar with.
I just don't know how to pronounce it. Do you know how to pronounce it?
Let me see.
I think it's pronounced Tenshi. I kept the watermark on it, so the watermark's still on it. Doodle-doo, there's the watermark for those of you who want to see it.
Yeah, Tenshi.
And I kept the leaves or petals. I'm not really sure if they're leaves or petals.
Oh, by the way, Pick, you haven't linked the stream.
Oh, let me link the stream in the chat then. You know what? I haven't even
Right.
advertised the stream yet.
Yeah.
I was too busy setting it up.
Well, it is too busy setting it up and everybody else.
Alright. There we go. Link in this live stream voice chat. So you can access the chat. So far, the chat has just Monique and... oh, nope, there's some new people. Hello, 8Flame, Jake, and Dark Shadow Knight.
Nice.
As you can see from the chat, OBS was not letting me set up window capture. I think it's because I had Clip Studio Paint full screen, and that's why it wasn't capturing the window itself, or it wasn't letting me capture the window. Because once it was minimized, it did. And then Clip Studio kind of crashed while loading this file, so we had to reset our desktop. But anyways, let me go ahead and advertise the stream now that we have streaming. And now that I'm on my laptop, I don't have to copy the space bar, because this space bar is working. Da da ba ba ba.
That'd be a really interesting pic if I had a picture of Bugs Bunny with a guitar on his back.
Huh?
That'd be cool.
Interesting.
It probably would have a strap connecting across your chest.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Meh. You know, that's
Someone saying about pic, you didn't plug in the background music. Also, don't forget to save.
There is no background music. I forgot to set it up. Let me set up the background music.
Well, hey, yo, we had an intro. You couldn't have background music while I'm, you know, playing the guitar for an intro.
Oh, that's true. Alright, let's set up some Ponyville FM. Hang on. Do they have any podcasts tonight? I don't think they have a podcast on Wednesdays. I think it's Tuesdays. Alright, it looks like Aerial Soundwaves is on right now. So, I'm gonna click the play button. It might ring some headphone users, so just warning. I'm gonna lower the volume as soon as it plays. There it goes. Alright, background music set up. Again, the background music that we use for this channel is Ponyville FM, an online radio that you can access as well. And just so you know, 8th Flame, I've recently saved. So, meh. I didn't say that.
The habit will never go away.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. I have evidence.
By the way, I brushed my hair in case anyone wanted to see my face. I don't know why. But this, if you guys want to later see my face, I can do a face reveal. Even though this channel already has a face reveal, I could do it again.
Hey!
Alright, shift enter. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and advertise on Discord first. Let's see, I think this one has a live stream chat. Yes, they do. Let me go ahead and PM Crimson for the Coriax, or not Crimson, excuse me, goodness.
Let me see if I can get in contact with Dream.
Okie dokie. I am currently advertising the stream. Nova, if you can, keep an eye on the chat for me, because the chat is a little active last I checked.
Hey, Pickberry.
Yes.
I don't know why you just don't have a bot set up in the server to detect whenever you're streaming, and it puts like an automatic post saying that, hey ho, you're streaming.
What do you mean?
Well, it's possible on Discord to detect whenever you're uploading videos or streaming, to be able to post in the Discord that, hey ho, you've uploaded a new video, or hey ho, you're streaming.
You mean like bot-wise, or Discord-wise?
Discord bot-wise.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know Barnacly's Nerdgasm has a bot set up.
Okay, let me...
I'll have to learn how to set that up later.
Yeah, I've been
think-
trying to set mine up with my YouTube and that, but it's been really irritating because my PC isn't detecting Discord installed, even when I'm using it on my computer. It's just that the browser itself can't see it because it is not where it's normally meant to be.
Okay. Alright.
So it doesn't know about that.
Hmm. Oh man. It looks like in one of the servers I'm in, someone's already streaming. Their stream might have ended by now, though.
Wait, huh?
I said in one of the servers I'm in, the host of the server is already streaming. But they probably ended by now. So it should be okay to advertise my stream in their server. This channel is brand spanking new. Boom, 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 boom. Shameless plug. Boom.
I would find it funny if the scarf became a
Alright, Discord advertising is done. Let me go and advertise on Skype. Oh, it's this person's birthday today. Let me wish them happy birthday.
Yee.
You know, I actually did not set up my Skype to show my birthday. So whenever it was my birthday and I opened Skype, I was like really sad, and then I was like, oh, it's not set up. That's why. And then I didn't set it up, so I'm probably gonna repeat the mistake for next year.
What? Hang on, what's tomorrow? Oh, fuck.
Right. I'm not gonna put there. I'm gonna put. Oh my god, I have 1,000 messages in this chat. Woo, baby! I'm gonna have to scroll through that later. You know what? Hang on. Let me cheat. Or maybe I shouldn't cheat. Nah, I'm gonna cheat. Mark as read. Bada bomb.
Bada bing.
It's still loading the messages. Alright. There we go. Mark.
No. Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do when you're finally free. Tell me.
Alright, 1, 2, put in here. Oh, it looks like someone messaged me. I'm gonna have to get to that after the stream. Can someone remind me after the stream to get back to check my Skype messages? Because it looks like 2 people messaged me.
No.
Meh.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Meh. I really like the song that's playing right now. It's nice. Has some nice webs to it. At least I believe it's webs. Not too sure. Alright.
Thank you.
Now to advertise on our own social media.
Venom was able to post your
Awesome, thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna make it a status on DeviantArt. You know, I was telling someone the other day that there's status updates on DeviantArt now. And, the only way I can access them is if I have activity on my profile. I don't know how else to access them. Do you guys?
The status.
No, but how else do you access them besides having activity on your channel? Well, that's my question. How else?
Google. Or look at the help section of DA.
Okay, I guess I will do that later. But for now,
I also do not do. I hear someone say what you gonna do. I always think of Cops, the show.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come to you?
alright, we have posted on Twitter, we have posted on DeviantArt. We need to post on...
Well, that's functioning over.
we can't post on Tumblr or Facebook because there's no picture. Alright, I think that's all the post will do. Let me check on the chat. Oh my goodness, the chat's so active. Alright, Dark said goodnight everyone, sorry I can't stay long. Good night. Good night, man. Hello, good evening, Idea Maker.
This is irritating. So there's something that I want to get, but I can't get it until like the 31st of October, yet I need it tomorrow.
That's always fun.
Because I need next day delivery. And normally I'm able to find next day delivery, so it's really irritating that I can't seem to find next day delivery.
That is irritating. Nova's hissing at math. Yeah, I hiss at it too, Nova. Anytime I need math advice though, I just go to my dad, he's a math whiz.
I'll use card.
Alright, let's get started on the stream and get some work done.
Ugh.
Oh, hang on, there's a question for me. Hey Pick, do you have 2 buttons on your pin? What do they do? By 8th Flame. I have... You know what? I can show you with my camera. I did brush...
Thing. Are they going to be the same buttons he has?
That's true. You can set them in your settings. If you open up your tablet drivers, or that your tablet came with, you should be able to set what the buttons do. I set mine to the eyedropper tool. Like, for example, here, let me pull up Studio Paint. See, at the moment, I'm on the brush tool. Here, hang on. Let me select a random layer. Alright, so this is the brush tool. Hang on, let me do that in a brighter yellow. That's a really dark yellow. There we go. This is the brush tool right here. If I click the top of my button, which is right at my fingertips, it does an eyedropper tool because I have it set to eyedropper. Whoop. Which does that. Ta-da! I can just quickly sample my color that I need and go from there, as you can see. But the button behind it is right click, I believe. So let me click it real quick.
Okay.
It's not letting me click it. I don't use the second half of the button. I mainly use the first part of the button, which is right at my fingertip.
This is difficult.
What is?
So I found some boot tops that I would like. And you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Marp.
So I'm gonna get a link and I'll put it inside the live stream chat. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm thinking of probably buying those, but I don't know because it's got belt buckles on the top. But I don't know if that'll work too well.
I instantly.
Now, what these are for? Well, see, I've already got a pair of black ones, but I've been wanting to buy a brand new pair because the ones I currently have, unfortunately, are slightly less black because part of the black's been shaving off. And
Rather nice.
And what it's for is for my Alucard cosplay.
Oh, that bridge though. Alucard was funny.
So, and I want, obviously, you know, boot tops to make fake men's boots. I didn't realize this though. It turns out I got pirate boot tops. And you wouldn't tell when I'm wearing it as my Alucard. You wouldn't be able to tell that they're like pirate design, like style. It's like funny. Actually, it fits so damn well. And the ones that I'm looking at currently are steampunk pirate medievals. Like, god damn it. I mean, they look really nice and they would probably work really well with Alucard. After all, I gotta think less of the anime and more, would it stand out better in reality?
Oh, Monique's back. Welcome back, Monique. Yeah, we're live now. Took a while, but we're live.
Yes, we are live.
Yeah, we had a fail fight.
Yeah, we attempted to have a gladiator fight, but the people that were in question did
Let's
not
just say
do it.
Failures.
it went wrong. It went wrong.
Oh wait, before we go into that, real quick, I would like to do a shout out. Okay, so Wooden Sword, he is a My Little Pony analyst. He just released his new Q&A that's nice and finished, and he featured my comment even though it wasn't a question. So I won't spoil what he says to my comment, but check it out. It's his latest video. Again, the YouTube channel name is Wooden Sword, and he's pretty cool. I watch his stuff when I can. Alright, now we can talk about the other thing.
Should I go with the free postage and packaging or shall I pay?
Idea maker is like, a gladiator fight sounds like crazy yet historical moment. LOL.
Would think, but they failed horribly.
Yes, they did.
Yes, I
It's
witnessed
a gladiator and they went Naruto.
Yeah.
Elemental
Uh-oh.
Naruto.
Eighth Flame's yelling at you, Nova.
Failure.
Failure. You fail at it.
Like blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
And you'll never get into this.
Seriously, I don't know. Should I go for the free
gladiator
postage and
box.
should I go for the free 24-hour postage and packaging by the Roman, which comes here at probably any time tomorrow, or should I go for the 1 PM delivery, which is an extra $7.99, but it definitely will be here tomorrow?
That's definitely up to you, man.
So basically, either 15 quid or 7 or 8 pounds, and because one is most likely will be here tomorrow, and the other one is most definitely be like here tomorrow. It's like, god damn it! It's like
How come you are just now ordering it?
because I forgot to order it yesterday.
Alright. Well, today's Wednesday, so... Oh wait, hang on, is it Wednesday for you, okay?
Thursday, be here tomorrow, i.e. Friday.
Yeah, for you, it's Thursday. Mr. Boggs is in the UK.
Mr. Bergs. Mr. Bergs. When the hell did you get this?
Oh, are you okay?
Well,
he dropped Nova's bucket.
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's not what happened. I knocked this glass thing that I have on my side of mine, which landed perfectly on top of my can of Cokes that I have stacked next to it on the case. So it fell off and it literally.
No gecko. No.
Okay, I will be back. I will be back shortly. I have to go walk my dogs.
Okay, that's fine. You can mute your mic.
Did
while
he say
you're BRB.
walk his dogs or wet his dogs?
He said walk, obviously.
Oh, it sounded like he said wet. I'm gonna wet my dogs. I'm thinking, huh? Security code is something. First name is S. I know I can get away with putting my real name. Done. Herpy doopy doo.
Oh, this just got real.
Fight me, novelist.
Oh goodness, what is going on in this chat?
8 just start something.
Blue gecko looking monster! Oh!
Okay, so pulls out the trumpet, the violin, and a few other instruments, and starts playing the Imperial March for Nova.
yes.
It's like da 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 da.
He does not know the power of which I have on this and the server.
Oh goodness.
It's like you don't know how much power the dark side of the Force has.
Change his nickname now. No matter what he does, his nickname will always be something.
This is already true. Alright, so before we get started, someone pointed out to me that the ear for the front view is off. It's a little too close to my eye.
Yeah. That would
So
definitely be true.
I'm gonna have to fix the front ear. And I'm guessing if I have to fix the front ear, I might have to fix the ear for the 3/4.
Yeah, you'll have to definitely move that front ear because that's pretty much almost in your eye.
Yeah. It's like right next to my eye, right there.
Yeah, I mean the one on the 3/4 is not too bad, but that definitely needs to be moved back a bit.
Okay, so let's just... First, let's do... first thing I want to do is fix these lines, because these lines are all over the place.
Luigi! Hello!
It's Luigi!
Don't forget, we also have a chill station on Ponyville FM.
Oh no, it's Luigi.
Stream. Tune in for 24/7 Pony.
Huh, since Luigi's here, where's Mario?
Oh, bonjour, Luigi!
No, you mean Wario. Because we got Ouija, now we need Wario.
Team combo!
Nova's like, we tend to pick her. And then Idea Maker's like, well then, now I know. Do I hear a Coke? I hear a Coke.
I was about to open one, but someone already did. Notice how he hasn't said anything since I challenged him to TF2. He doesn't even have it.
Nova? Can you check livestream voice chat to see if it's the same thing I'm seeing?
Oh.
Is it the
That
same
what
thing
you're-
I'm seeing?
Oh, he's live streaming on Terraria. Oh, hey, I want to download.
Huh? Paul's live streaming at the same time, but on a different game. What?
I mean, I'm cool with him live streaming at the same time as us, but at the same time, it doesn't belong in live stream voice chat. Unless he's using live stream voice chat, which he's not. So, Nova, can you please tell him to put that in promotion?
Hey, fuckface, move it over to promotion.
Hey, no. No, we don't call him that.
Oh, please. Paul knows I always piss all about with him all the time.
Eighth Flame says, I know what the left button does on my pin. Well, you know you can customize those buttons.
Ultra combo!
I mean, you should be able to customize those buttons.
This is annoying. I've still got a scab on my foot, and it's in a really annoying position. This is gonna irritate me on the whole con on Saturday.
Oh,
But I got a whole bunch of crap to upload, and I needed to be done by 3 PM today. Well, way before 3 PM, preferably.
What you gonna do when they're fun?
it now.
Ow, ow.
Is this line in the middle supposed to be right here? If so, then I think this belly is a little bit big. Or maybe, no, the belly's right. I guess it's supposed to be right here. Okay, is this supposed to be... Oh, this is supposed to be the buttocks. Okay. So this is the buttocks. Then this layer needs to be the head. Ooh. The head doesn't line up. That means the 3/4 head's smaller than the front head. Dang it, there's a lot of stuff I gotta fix this stream. This stream's gonna be nothing but me fixing what I have so far. As sad as that is.
I'd rather be fixed than not.
If there's a lot of fixing in this stream, then we need Bob the Builder.
You know, there is one thing I've been tempted to do. And that's boot up SFM and do an SFM stream.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a... Is that a 3D program?
Yeah, Source Filmmaker.
That's what I thought it was.
Why uses it?
Who?
That's why the Edge Queen. For people outside of Pickcore, they're gonna be like really confused. They're gonna be like, "What, the Edge Queen? Okay." Nah.
Well, the only other person that I truly know that uses Source Filmmaker is my friend Bluestream,
Okay.
who's one of the main people that generally normally gets my ass on it.
Eighth Flame asks, what tool is best to create a pony?
Hang on. To trace a pony?
What's the best tool
to create one?
a pony?
Dude, that is a complicated answer.
Well, no. When it comes to, creating a pony, first things first, what style do you want the pony to be in? Show style, more realistic style, the new movie style, which is not yet to be fully artified yet.
He just got the thing, so I don't think he's ready to do any of that yet.
I mean, it is very, very difficult to, because there is no tool to create a pony really.
Yeah, it takes a combination of tools. It's not a single tool.
Like for me, I use the circle tool to do the head, and then I use the brush tool circle is like a template to where
Okay,
it's placed.
okay, so if you want it to be show style, then there are two programs you can use. First one being Adobe Flash, second one being Clip Studio that Pick is using. They're two really good programs. Also, Illustrator also works really well for making show style as well, so technically free softwares, because they all work in vector. Because you need a program that works in vector. If you have a program that does not work in vector, then you're not creating show style at all. Because the biggest thing about MLP, it is a vector-based show instead of a pixel-based show.
Okay.
Mainly drawn. Or 3D. But, so, I mean, ultimately, you want to obviously definitely use vector, but it is difficult, to say the least, to try create show style ponies.
Alright, I am trying to do this as best as possible. I'm probably
what
gonna
about-
mess up.
What about free applications that work? Honestly, there really isn't any real free applications to do show style because it's 2D. The problem with 2D vector software, most of it you have to pay for it. 3D, no problem. 2D, however, yeah, the 2D industry is really locked underneath paywall. Your best bet is
movie style platform.
Huh?
Yeah, look what I put in the live stream.
That's definitely not movie style.
No.
That's definitely not movie style, believe me. I recently watched the MLP movie, and my god, the new movie for the style, my fucking god. It's got nothing out currently. Because it is such a new style that no one's really truly developing it currently because it's such a difficult style to try to copy. Because they're not using the same base model as the show, they're using completely new puppets, completely new lighting techniques and everything, because they got a completely different animation team.
Yep.
Which is really irritating in a sense for us animators in that, because we want to try create something that looks like the MLP movie, we have to completely rebuild everything, as well as get a different software, because unfortunately to create movie style, we can't use Flash, we can't use Clip Studio, and we can't use a bunch of other programs because they don't use any of them.
The movie style is like super different. Alright, let me hit save real quick.
The movie, they used a combination of 2D and 3D.
Yeah, there were some 2D scenes and then 3D.
By the way, anyone in the chat, please do not put any spoilers in the movie. Big Fairy has not seen it yet. She's gonna kidnap Nova and see it Sunday.
Yeah.
But
Nova's like, what? I already told you about this, Nova.
you have to get into my house.
I mean, ultimately, if you truly want to try do show style / 2D, just pirate Flash. It's really easy to pirate.
Okay, Borgs, please do not do this to my stream. Please do not encourage pirating.
Well, it's either pirate it or try to fork out, was it, like, a subscription for Adobe CC?
Well, actually, you can't. You should be able to still purchase CS6 by now.
Nope. you can't get CS6. They make it impossible if you do even get CS6.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We were talking about fixing my OC.
But
That's what we're doing right now.
Isn't Clip Studio free? Pick?
No. No.
It's
No, it
usually
is not.
$50.
Pick, someone's urging you to see the movie now.
I know, it's probably 8th Flame, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, let me check the chat real quick.
Alright, so what have I
Clip
missed?
Studio is my favorite thing to draw in, and I'm drawing Fire Alpaca. I say try to practice drawing before you Like, try to get familiar with your tablet before you even try to start drawing on a phone.
Honestly, Showstar, you can get away with a mouse. You don't need a tablet to draw Showstar. You can just use a mouse, partly because it's vector.
I
Got his tablet today.
I use Clip Studio myself, and I have a Wacom Cintiq, so like there really was no learning curve for this. Like, it's basically just like drawing on paper.
Man, Pinspark being all fancy.
Oh yeah, that's
actually not really that fancy, honestly. I got this particular model really cheap.
Which one is it?
It's a Wacom Cintiq UW21. It's an older model than what's out now. You actually can't find this model being sold by Wacom anymore.
The one that I've got is the Wacom CTL671.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
Which I know is also a bit of an older model. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Photoshop CC. It works with CS6, but CC, yeah, it doesn't seem to like it.
No, not the Nova.
Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Alright, this is the model I use. The 21 UX. When this model was first released, it was about $2,000. Since I got it much later, I was able to get it pretty cheaply at $600.
The one tablet that I want to get is like over $4,000 tablet that has a full-on built-in 4K screen. I think it is 1080p screen.
I'm probably gonna once I get a new job, I'm gonna save up to get a new.
I mean, for me, at the end of the day, my tablet currently works for what I use it for, which is basic drawing. I don't really use a tablet much because I use my mouse.
I could never.
And one of the things that I did try to do was try to game with a Wacom tablet. Yeah, don't game
with a tablet. I mean,
just don't.
Tablet no go. Tablet no go.
I mean, I managed to get it to work for a while. I was able to shoot because the Wacom tablet has a left click, right click, as well as middle click. So I was able to, get it to somewhat work as well as shoot. As like all I had to do is just, tap the pen and it's like, yeah, I gotta shoot everything. I mean, it somewhat works, but it's really, really difficult. I wonder how it is. I wonder how trying to animate with SFM with a tablet would be.
Alright, right now I'm going through layers, and it looks like some of these layers aren't unorganized.
Layers.
Baby, why?
Why do I just constantly hear you saying the word layers? Like, what is this, an ogre?
Maybe.
Ooga!
Alright, let me put all these mouths in a layer. Yeah, not in a layer, but in a folder.
Stop mouthing me off, would ya?
Actually, in comparison to the this Wacom Cintiq, there are several like Chinese models by a company named Huang. You could get it for half price, and it's pretty much the same quality.
The thing about me is this: I don't like having the cheap rip-off tablets.
Me personally, I'm not particularly picky like that. I prefer, if it does the job, I'm not really one to complain.
I'm a picky pony when it comes to my tablets. I'm very picky. I want really good working tablets, nothing cheap or knockoff-ish. Partly because, if I'm buying a tablet, I want it to work really good and be really sensitive.
I really don't consider them knockoffs. I mean, like, the only reason people call these things knockoffs is because companies like Wacom are the leaders in their field because they charge so goddamn much. I mean, there's really nothing about these particular models that constitutes them to be knockoffs.
From a certain point of view. Sorry, no, let me rephrase that. From a certain point of perspective, that would be correct. Certain point of perspective. Totally
Please
just
don't
going
crash.
style.
Please don't crash.
Crash.
I'm sorry, my screen just went black for like a split second.
Crash.
Please don't encourage it to crash.
Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash. Crash.
Alright, this
Crash,
is gonna
crash,
be
crash,
weird,
crash,
but
crash.
let me go ahead and... Where's my bangs? Where's my bangs?
I'm having to find Pipsqueak's bloody picture in this listing of a bunch of pictures, Pick Fairy. My fucking good.
Where is the bangs? The bangs should be...
Huh, that's weird. You don't have it on here. Hey, Pick.
Hmm.
You're missing a picture in the pinned messages.
What picture?
Pens, Scott?
Pin Sparks?
Yep.
It's not in the pin?
Mm-hmm.
That name though.
Wait, what?
Pin Sparks not in the pin.
Not in the
Right.
pin?
Trying to find your OC because I'm gonna start up my stream with SFM. Because why not?
Yeah, it's not in the pin. Okay, let me upload pins real quick.
Hold on. If you're gonna do it, I want to give a different version.
Oh, okay. Upload a different version of your OC to livestream voice chat, please.
Okay.
Oh no, we lost
Why?
Crimson! Crimson! Crimson, where are you?
Just out of curiosity, why a different version?
Oh my god.
Because I wanted a different face expression.
Yeah, he has different expressions. Pinspark
Like,
finished his vectors for his... In fact, let me show you... Hang on. Let me show the audience this wonderful Pinspark reference. Ta-da! He got front view, he got left view, he got right view, he got back view, he got his cutie mark, his wonderful stuff.
No, it's a different facial expression. Oh, the antagonist. Wait, hang on. What the hell did Chrome go?
We just said that Crimson left. He disappeared. It might be his connection, or he might have to go. I'm waiting to see. But yeah, I'm using Pinspark's reference. Oh, hang on. Is that Crimson? Crimson, yep. There you are.
Ash return.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, Pick Daniel wanted me to tell you he said hi.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Daniel.
No, why can't I just hear the Ace of Spades going off in the back of my head? Like, literally, right now, all I can hear is the Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades!
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to sing along to these songs, and I don't know these words. I only know a few words. So anyone listening is probably just like, man, Pick Fairy, why are you trying to sing these words if you don't know them?
Why are you trying to sing these words on the first song you don't ever seem to know? Because hey, Pick Fairy, I'm picking on you.
Yes, you are. Alright, anyways, so this is Pinspark's reference. I used it for proportions for the back hoof. And then I uploaded them here. But then what? Hang on. What layer did I put them on?
Okay, here we are.
This is not. That was an ugly sketch. Let me delete that.
It's nothing over top. It's just I like this expression.
Alright, here it is. So these circles right here are the same circles from Pinspark's reference that I made to help me with them. I'm doing this. Hang on.
See you later, idea, and good luck on the math test.
Oh, is he
My
leaving?
boy, or you don't mathematically calculate yourself out of existence.
Alright, good luck, idea maker.
Everybody in chat, we're open for questions. Feel free to ask one of us.
Hang on, I think 8th Flame just asked a question for me and Nova. When you and Nova started drawing with tablets, what tool was the hardest to work with? Nova, do you want to go first, or shall I?
I mean, I don't know, because I've been neutral towards all the tools. I don't know what they did, like, real quick.
I mean, the tool... Let's see. Let me look at all the tools. For the tools that Clipstudio Paint offers, there's magnifying glass, which is zoom. There's the moving tool with a circle and arrow that I don't use. I don't know. And there's operation tool, which I use for vector points and selecting stuff. There's the move layer tool, which I use the most. I wonder what this move one tool does. Let's test this move one.
Move.
Which?
It moves.
Which one?
It moves the object you drew on that
Oh
layer.
Jesus! It moves the canvas. I didn't know there was a tool for the canvas.
If it's the move tool
Oh
with
Jesus!
the
How do we?
4 arrows.
How do we? Hang on.
Move layer tool.
Okay. Apparently
if you want to like stop rotating and get it back to normal, open your navigator and there's a little spiral button on that that'll instantly reset it.
Open my navigator.
Go to window.
Window.
Yeah.
And then navigator.
Yeah, navigator.
It looks like I already have navigator open. Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
so
that's what this thing is called. This one right here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little spiral button right somewhere on there that you just click it and it'll automatically reset your canvas back to.
Oh, reset, rotate. That's what that spiral is.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'm learning stuff about this program now.
Also, one real good way to have fun with this. Have you started trying to make your own brushes yet?
No, I haven't. I've been wanting to, but I haven't gotten the chance to yet.
It's a really easy thing to do, actually.
You know what? This is learning vectoring together. Let's learn it.
Alright, okay, so what you want to do first is make a completely clear layer, no background, just the transparent background.
Okay, let me do this at the very top of my background. Hang on. Do I not have... Hang on. I apparently don't have the front view and the 3/4 view in their own folders. Let me do that real quick. Because, like... Dang, that's something to do that I need to do. Alright, this is... Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. Just give me that.
Alright.
This is... Okay, these are all 3/4. Does that mean the front view is... Hang on.
What's all 3/4?
All these layers that I'm looking at right now.
Ah.
Alright, I did put the front in its own layer. Alright, I just didn't put the 3/4 in the own layer because I'm still working on it. Alright, it's good.
A good way to make sure not to let those mix-ups happen is to set everything into its own folder.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, but whenever I do something in progress, I don't put it into a folder. I put it into a folder whenever it's complete. Like, for example, this ear is in a folder, and this ear is in a folder. because they're complete.
Okay, so like as I was saying, what you want to do is you open up a like create a new canvas, so you don't mess with this over here.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let me click save real quick for this one. Boom, file, new canvas. We'll just do 8 by 11, resolution 300, like I always do. All right, now what?
Okay, so now if you have a background color on your thing, you want to like just clip like turn that layer off, so like it creates a transparent background. Like you normally you'll have a layer that says paper with a color on it. Just like turn that layer off.
That's what you mean. I thought you meant the color swatches.
No.
Okay. So the paper layer is off.
Okay, so you have the transparent background up now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now go to your main drawing layer, and at this point you can pretty much do scribble whatever you want. You can make triangles, circles, whatever kind of shape you really feel like making.
So should I keep in mind the brush that I want the stroke to be?
At this point it really doesn't matter.
Okay, so let me change the color to black, and let me just draw.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep it black, otherwise it's gonna look weird later.
And my pressure sensitivity is not working.
Are you still drawing on the paper layer, or are you drawing on your main layer?
I am drawing on the main layer.
Okay. Okay.
I was just drawing a minute ago. Why is my...
You remember that it always does that at one point?
Hang on, I'm unplugging and replugging my tablet.
That doesn't work, then you have to go out of Clip Studio Paint, which means completely close it. And then you have to go to...
Why do you do this to me, laptop? We just got set up. Hang on, let me see if the zoom works. The zoom's working, so that means it's registering my tablet.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Mine does that too.
No, but like, if the zoom's working, that means the tablet's working.
Doesn't matter.
Mine does that too. It does matter, Nova. I'm saying, because like, okay, right now it's registering it as a mouse for the stroke. But like, if the zoom's working, that means the tablet's working. The tablet's connected.
Yeah, but pressure is all wonky, which happens because I deal with it. So in order to fix it, I myself usually, because I've read this off of a thing, have to completely close out of Clip, go to local services, I'll go to the tablet, which is the Wacom, tell it to stop, and then tell it to start again, and the pressure should be back to normal.
Okay, pick.
Yeah, boards?
I've got it all set up now to where it's streaming the SFM. Yay.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Borg's YouTube channel and people watching the stream.
Yeah, I just posted the link there in my stream chat.
You want me to put that in our chat?
If you want.
Yeah, Nova, please link it so that way people can watch Borg's while they're watching us. Alright, so let me do what Nova just suggested, but in order to do that, I'm gonna have to close Clip Studio Paint, which I just got working, so that's gonna be fun.
I don't know why. I don't know why the pressure sensitivity just dropped. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Does that happen sometimes?
New model.
It was just working on this one earlier. I made sure. Hang on, let me try something. Nope. Okay. That didn't work. I unplugged my mouse to see if it still was trying to do my mouse. Alright, as much as I hate to do this, we gotta do it. Alright, boom. Clip Studio Paint is closed. Let me open up Wacom.
You go to local service. I don't know where your local services is, but just go there and tell it to stop and then start.
Alright, I'm opening up my Wacom Desktop Center. Is that it? Yeah, that's how I access my
Your
tablet.
computer. You go to your computer's local services.
I don't know how to access my local services.
God damn it. Why is that in my head? View, total distance, all of that. I guess there.
Alright, it looks like it's not. Even though the Zoom was working, it's saying my Wacom Desktop Center is saying no device connected.
I don't know what your computer is, so I can't look up what your thing's called.
It's an Asus. I don't know what kind of Asus it is.
She's running Windows 10.
Is it Windows 10? I thought it was
I
Windows
don't
8.
need that.
Words up. My system setting says it's Windows 8.
I thought it was Windows 10.
I mean, that might have been the desktop. The other
A
computer I
search
was on.
bar.
Yeah, there's a search bar.
And you like to open in the search bar, type in local services, and see how that works.
View local services? Okay, I clicked it. It's loading. There's a bunch of stuff that's running.
Now go to the W's and you'll find it.
Windows. Wait, hang on. Wacom Professional Service?
So many windows.
Stop that and then start it again.
Driver for Wacom tablets. That's what it is. So you're saying I should stop it?
Stop and then start it.
Okay, stop. Okay. I stopped it. So now I am... Oh. Hang on. Because I stopped it, my tablet's not working. I was trying to select it with my tablet. Alright, I'm trying to right click it. Alright, start it. Right?
Right, there we are.
Alright, it's recognizing my device.
Go.
Alright, so now we open up Clip Studio Paint, right?
And it should work.
Alright, let's open up Clip Studio Paint.
From the queen of the tech support.
File new.
You're missing it.
And pressure sensitive.
You're missing your stereotypical accent.
Support dragon.
Alright. Pinspark, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. Thank you for being patient through that whole ordeal.
It's alright. Okay.
Alright. So we have opened a new canvas. We have turned off the paper layer for a transparent layer. We are now on a new layer.
DT is here, by the way. He showed up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
welcome, DT.
basically,
Go ahead, sir.
all right. So at this point, basically, what you can do is just scribble whatever kind of shape or lines you want.
Like, do I want the brush to be this line, or?
Yeah, basically, that's what your brush tip is gonna look like. So, like, if you want to draw a snowflake, you can draw a snowflake.
Alright, let's attempt to do a heart then.
A fart?
No, a heart!
Oh, okay.
Gosh darn it! Goodness, okay. So,
Will that happen?
hang on.
Okay. Now, also, if you want to, this is a preference choice, because if you, what you can do is fill the entire thing black, and that's how, and it'll create a solid brush. But if you want to leave that opening, it'll create an effect when you paint till it looks like it's leaving like a gap in between the brush. So if you want to fill it or leave it in the center empty, that's up to you.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and fill it then. And then...
Huh? I left it on the table. Okay. All right. So now what you want to do is go to your square selection tool and select around it.
Couldn't I just lasso it?
Lasso it doesn't matter.
Alright, I'm gonna lasso it.
I like using the square selection tool just because.
Alright.
Big hurt. I'm having so much fucking fun with my bloody OC right now.
Okay, so now go to edit.
Edit.
Go to register. Go to register image as material.
Register image as material. Alright, this window popped up. You probably can't see it in the live stream, so let me just describe it.
I'm doing the process along with you, so I know everything that's happening.
Okay, so material name. We probably should say.
Name it whatever you want.
Can I have spaces in the name?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just name it Heart Test.
Okay, so under when it says material setting for brush, click for brush tip shape.
Use for brush tip shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There should be a list next to you with a few options, if not only one that says material. So click that.
There's paste operations, scale up and down, tiling, specify overlay.
It should be like it should be a list that's titled location to save material.
Location to save material? I don't see that anywhere.
Are you sure?
There's material name, material image, and it's showing the heart, and then it says material setting for brush, used for paper texture, used for brush tip shape.
It should be on the. It should be further to the side from that.
There's location to save material right here. And
That's what I just said. That's what I just said.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, so that should have a breakdown list. So click the material, and that should lead to a couple of other options.
Okay, yeah.
I prefer putting things into a monochromatic pattern, and yeah, that should be good right there.
Okay,
just click OK. So monochromatic pattern, then just click OK. Now,
so have monochromatic pattern selected.
yeah, click monochromatic pattern, and then click OK.
Should I drop it down, or just monochromatic?
It doesn't matter if you drop. It doesn't really matter if you drop it down or not.
Okay.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do is go to your brush or pen tool. It doesn't really matter which.
Okay.
In this case, I would suggest using a brush tool.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go down to your your brush options thing, and click one of them, whichever one you want, and it doesn't really matter. And right click it, and then click duplicate tool, or duplicate subtool, I should say.
All right. You said you recommended brush. Even I usually use pen. Is it okay if I put it in pen?
It doesn't really matter. Like I said, it doesn't really matter per se.
Okay, I'm gonna do it in pen. So.
Like, because keep in mind, this whole thing is about the idea of making these things is about customizing it to your style. So if you want to use a pen, by all means, use a pen.
Okay. All right. So. Okay, I'm in pen.
Now pick the specific pen tool you want to use. Really doesn't matter which one. Point. Right click it and then click duplicate subtool.
Okay. And then.
Okay, now.
And then name it.
Yeah, name it.
Well, I'm gonna leave the calls. It's good to be in your stream pick.
Oh, thank you, Crimson.
Anytime.
Have a good time.
Okay, the option.
Seriously, having so much fun just messing around with the emotions on my OC right now.
Alright, go ahead, Pin.
Okay, so
Friends could do, we can too.
The brush you just the new brush you just created should be highlighted as your option. So what you gonna?
One moment. I'm still in duplicate subtool, right?
Did you rename it and click OK already?
No, I didn't. I just renamed it.
Okay, so click OK now.
Okay.
Would you try turning it on and off again?
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so now you should have the tool you just made selected as your tool option.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is click, and it's already clicked. So what you're gonna do here is go over to, you have the tool properties window open?
It's right under the subtool.
Okay, so there should be a little double wrench icon at the bottom of that window. Click that.
It looks like it locks it.
That's not a lock tool. It's a tool settings icon.
Oh wait, you mean the double wrench, not the single wrench.
Yeah, the double wrench.
Got it. All right, got it. Subtool detail.
Okay, now that we're here, we can go into brush tips.
Brush tip.
Yeah, brush tip.
Okay.
Okay, from here you should have whatever tool you selected, you should have like a couple of options, like that the options of what the tool shape is supposed to look like. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete all of those from your thing right there.
Okay, how do we do that?
You click on one of the shapes that's available, and then click the trash can that's at the side of that little panel.
All right, it looks like it has two tip shapes: the circle and material.
Yeah, so just get rid of those for now.
So, okay, there's a trash can and
click.
There's delete selected brush tip shape.
Yeah, you're deleting those selected brush shapes for now.
There is none. Are there supposed to be some?
We're gonna put the one you just made into it after. Get rid of the ones that are there for now.
There are none.
There are none?
Yeah.
Okay, so now click the paper icon that's next to the trash can.
Oh, you know what? Both of the tools, the trash can and the add brush tip shape, they're both lowered opacity. They're both
And
grayed out.
They're both grayed out.
Yeah.
That's weird. Hold on, let me. I normally do brushes, so I've never actually tried it with a pen. So let me see if that's the problem here.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Click the pen. I hate when my thing. Duplicate subtool. Okay. Okay. So pen tools don't have brush tips, which actually makes perfect sense.
Okay. So it wouldn't what you're teaching wouldn't work for the pen tool.
Yes, it's not gonna work for a pen tool.
Okay, so we gotta start over. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, you just gotta do it for a brush tool.
Okay. Let me delete what can I delete the
Yeah, you can delete that tool if you want to.
Okay, I'm deleting it.
You can put it in the pen section. Like when you're done with it.
So for the brush one, should it be watercolor, oil, or India?
Doesn't matter. That's your preference.
I have never touched the brush tools.
What are the options you said there?
Water, oil, and India.
For the sake of seeing all the possibilities, make it watercolor.
Okay, should I? Okay. Which does it matter which subtool I copy?
Not really. It really doesn't matter.
All right, I'm just gonna copy the dense watercolor one.
Okay.
Alright, done. Let me click on it and then click show subtool detail and then go to brush tip. There is no brush tip shapes on this one.
Wait, did you click the double wrench?
The subtool detail, yeah.
That's subtool detail. We're looking for tool settings.
It is indeed.
No, like I don't go to the double wrench on the tool properties thing and open the tool settings window.
Alright, I'm on the tool property panel, and then you said to click the double wrench.
Yes.
That shows subtool detail palette.
It's called subtools. It's called tool settings on mine.
What are you guys doing?
I'm teaching her how to make custom brushes.
On Clip Studio Paint. Are you using Clip Studio Paint Pro or Clip Studio Paint
EX.
EX?
I'm using Clip Studio 5 or EX, yeah.
Oh, I'm using Clip Studio Paint Pro.
But it really shouldn't be. The concept really shouldn't be any different, though.
As far as I'm aware of, the only changes between EX and Pro is primarily for the animation capabilities.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, you were following along just fine earlier, so I don't see what the difference is now.
Well, the brush tip is in subtool detail, and it has tip shape, circle, and material.
Oh, okay. So it has a different name, but it's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
there's brush size, ink,
all right.
anti-aliasing.
It's fine. It's fine. I just didn't realize it was using a different name here.
Okay.
Okay, so get rid of all the brush tip shapes that are there, and then open use that little paper icon thing to open the select brush tip shape window.
All right, these are grayed out too.
These are what?
Yeah, the add brush tip shape and the delete selected brush tip shape are both grayed out.
Why are they grayed out? That doesn't make sense.
Are you sure I could have used this dense watercolor brush? Is that why it's grayed out? Because I used the wrong brush?
It really shouldn't matter at this point. 'Cause, like, I'm using brush tools myself here. Hold on a sec.
Oh, hey, Night.
These watercolor brushes. Oh my god, really?
Hey, Nightshade.
Okay, hold up. All right, so there are some of these watercolor brushes that can't be used, and Dents is one of them.
Okay.
So if you have a blurred edged watercolor brush, you should be able to use that.
So the transparent watercolor brush? Or the smooth watercolor brush?
Smooth. You can't use smooth. Let me see. What about transparent? Is there a transparent one here? Opacity? No. Do you have heavy watercolor or blurred edge watercolor?
I have watery. I have a peak, transparent, dense, smooth, paint
Like
and apply.
if you still have your tool settings window open and you click through it, it should show you which ones you can edit the tip on.
Alright, let me go ahead and just delete the one I have right now, because it's the wrong one. And let me go through these. Alright, I can't use opaque watercolor one, doesn't have any brush tip. I can't use transparent. I can't use dense. I can't use smooth.
Well, checking the live stream voice chat. I linked a blog that explains it.
On watercolor brush, there's a material tip shape, but not a circle tip shape. Pinspark, since we saved it as a material, should we use the material one?
We can try. For me, there really never was too big of a difference. I've never had this happen before. So let's try the material.
Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate the subtool of a watercolor brush.
Okay. I will do the same for consistency.
Alright, I just renamed it. And I'm going to click subtool detail, and then I'm going to click material, and I'm going to delete this current material.
So, Diz,
Yes.
what's been going on the Minecraft server? Well, right.
So,
Just the usual stuff.
I keep forgetting to come on.
now that you have the the brush tip shape window open, just search the name of the brush that you created. Select it and click OK.
By the way, both me and Pickfairy are both live streaming. I'm doing SFM, she's doing drawing.
It's not. I don't think it's bringing up the heart that I have.
What did you name it?
I named it heart test.
You don't want to put too many words in there. Just keep it simple, like write test or write heart. Not both. I know that's strange, but sometimes systems work that way.
Well, I brought up heart in it, and it has a different heart, but it's not the same heart that I drew.
Huh.
And this is why I prefer using Photoshop when it comes to custom brushes. It's a hell of a lot more simpler than having to worry about all that crap.
Honestly, I don't even bother with custom brushes because it just seems too much of a headache, no matter what program you're in.
Get them off of the little. They have the resources, whatever. Gave you.
Yeah, it's like I either just use default or get the ones off the Clip Studio asset page.
That's what it is. It's asset page.
Which reminds me, I still have to get I have to get the custom brushes back from Katie that she gave me.
I mean, honestly, custom brushes should only be needed if someone needs a custom brush. For the most part, you probably won't really use custom brushes normally.
Well, the ones I'm referring to, they were Galaxy brushes I used quite frequently.
Galaxy brushes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they did
like drawing constellations and like spatial clusters and stuff like that.
like clusters. I think they had some Saturn rings, but the thing I mainly use it for is like the nebulas. I use it for my backgrounds. You have like a good like almost like smoky feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I searched heart, and it's not bringing up the heart that I drew. It's bringing up a heart from the program, but not the heart that I drew.
That is weird. No idea why.
Here, maybe I should turn on display capture so you can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, probably.
Wait,
Alright.
display. Does that even work in? Oh wait, you're doing a live stream.
Yeah, we kinda are.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm live streaming SFM and she's live streaming drawing.
Then actually, now that I think about it, hey, Pick. What if you move this over into a private message call on Discord? That way you can do a screen share.
Well, the thing is, that this is learning vectoring together, so I kind of feel like my audience might want to be interested in the answer to this as well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's, you know, it is, you know, a live stream. It isn't a private call.
That wasn't what.
That in private call you could share a screen, so he was suggesting maybe sharing the screen there.
Yeah, I understood what Diz was suggesting, but like I said, I think my audience, my YouTube audience, would be interested in knowing the answer as well.
Oh, yeah, I got. But I'm pretty sure else got it. I'm just saying Borgs didn't get it. I don't think.
All right, Pinspark, are you watching the live stream?
Yeah, I am. Oh wait, hold on. It's not. Why is the live not? Why is the live button not even on?
You might have paused it.
Behind.
No, it's still live.
You might have paused it.
It's the board stream when I clicked his link, so I'm watching that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing much because no one's been really watching. It's like, well, you know, I'm just gonna pause this, me doing this while I'm watching Pick because I don't know what to do.
Still
Alright,
learning it seems very complicated.
Let me.
This really isn't supposed to be this complicated.
Alright, so this is what the window is right here.
Okay.
These are all the watercolor brushes. Like I said, I copied watercolor brush.
Mm-hmm.
So let me click. This is the heart test that I named it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm clicking the double gear, and it brings
Okay.
up subtool detail. And this is brush tip, and it had a material, but I deleted it.
What? I'm not really like it's the stream is moving a little slow. Okay, now it's like it's taking a minute to catch up to what you're saying. Okay. Okay, so
That's normal.
okay, so let's go. Let's try looking for the thing again. For the tip we made.
Okay, I'm adding new brush tip shape. I'm searching heart, and it's bringing up hearts from the program, but not the heart that I drew. Oh, now it is. Dang it! Here's the heart that I drew. Now it's bringing it up. Goodness. Alright, so I select it.
Click OK.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Hold up a second. Just wait for your screen to match what your match to catch up.
Ash Ketchum? Pokemon? What?
Okay, now click register all settings to initial settings. At the
Okay.
bottom.
Overwrite initial settings of selected subtool current content.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Now I can
Okay.
go back to what I was doing.
Okay, now you should be able to draw with that particular brush tip on that brush.
Okay, let me close this. Let me deselect the lasso. And, oh, hang on, sorry. That was out of habit. Alright. Wait, what? Is it... Hang on.
The other color, you might want to try single clicking it. Just like don't move it like that. Like try single clicking it.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, yeah. You see, yeah. If you do it like if you single click it, you can see it more. You can see it more clearly. And if you wanna adjust like how it draws when you're moving the pen consistently, you can do that. You can open the tool settings thing again and start playing around with the settings.
It looks like it's rotating it.
Yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the things that happens because of one of the options in the settings.
Okay, let me change how that. Alright,
Like when you want to create a custom tool like this, you gotta play around with the settings a bit to get it the way you want it to.
Okay. Ooh, excuse me.
7 out of 10.
And also remember, you can stack multiple tips onto it to change how it looks.
Oh, okay. So, let's say we want to turn off the rotation. Should we adjust the direction?
If you want to turn off the rotation, all you have to do is unclick it. Like if it's like it should have like a check or an eye or some kind of highlight on it.
Okay, I have to quickly just say this though. Nova, if you're watching the stream, you see that I was just like puppeteering. I was puppeteering my OC's mouth to you guys talking. It was so.
Alright. Just for the sake of testing, drag the tool settings, the subtool settings window, over to the side so we can see your canvas while you're doing this.
Oh, okay. So like right here?
Hold on a second. Yeah, so because you can still draw while this window is up, so you can. So,
I can?
Yeah, you can still draw while this window is up, so you can. This is how you mess with the settings.
Oh, okay. Hang on, let me check my phone. It just. My mom just texted me. Give me just a second to text her back.
SFM seems kind of complicated, but that's only because I don't know how to do it.
Well, it's simple. In the view middle, in the middle, that is the actual camera. The view on the far right is the work camera. So this is what I'm doing, me moving around right now. Then on the far left is everything in the scene, such as my OC and everything I can do to it. Like some of it you don't want to worry about, like, you know, all this crap here.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Pick, I just did a test on the pens again. Seems like you were right, and you were right on one aspect that I never seem to pay attention to. It has to be on the material selection to add any tips.
Oh, so we were on the wrong one.
Well, not really. We just had we both had a misunderstanding, mostly because of me, because I never paid attention to it.
Oh, okay.
I totally didn't just break my OC's door. Nah.
Alright, so let's change the rotation where it doesn't do rotation.
Strange pony.
Huh?
I said you're a strange pony.
Well, you've been watching the stream though, Night? Huh?
No. The fact you're talking about breaking your OC's jaw makes me question you in like every way imaginable.
Well, then maybe you should go onto the stream. It's in the, you know, chat.
I would, but I'm busy trying to make my new avatar's main, and it freaking sucks.
I mean, Nova, are you still watching?
Yeah, I'm seeing something going in a circle.
Just imagine that being animated.
What the bloody heck?
You could probably make a zombie
what the
Borgs.
Why is my OC rocking like that when I was moving it along the timeline? Okay, Cyan my OC is animated. What the fuck is animated? Oh, the fact that it's got an end frame.
Language, boy, language.
My stream. And pick stream.
Yeah, I was like, do you think you're doing a bit of a cross stream here?
Yeah, it's a bit of a cross stream. Alright, so
Besides,
Pensport.
Pick knows me. Rah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Borgs,
don't
just let me ask Pensport. Alright, so these eyes right here, is that the check mark for each one, or are all of them being seen?
No, those are like hold up, man. It's really kind of hard because the quality on the stream is very low, so it's hard to read what your screen actually says.
I'm sorry. It's because it's a lower setting than it was on my desktop, on the desktop that I used. Alright, so basically there's these eyes next to thickness, direction, and brush density. Do those eyes mean that they're turning on, or does it mean that I can see them?
It means that you can see them.
But they're automatically on?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to
So like if you wanna get rid of them, sometimes you gotta just set it to 0. Keep in mind some things need some value like thickness or brush density.
There's this expression that is just hilarious.
You're doing today.
Well, simple. I'm selecting absolutely every single part of my OC and then rotating it. I mean, if I move it.
And keep in mind, in the brush tip, the brush tip option isn't the only option that comes into effect here. You got the spraying effect, you got the stroke, you got the texture.
What carries mod animation simulation in SFM?
This kind of thing. This part of the process really isn't as much explanation as it is trial and error.
All right. I figured out how to make the direction go with the
Singular?
tablet.
Okay, so you figured out how to make it singular. All right.
I changed the direction to 267.1, which made it stylized with the it made the heart more at a point. So like for example, if I draw a straight line like this, the beginning of the stroke has the top shade above the heart, which is right there.
Good.
So like here, let me do a little heavy line, like that.
Like I said, you just gotta play around with all the settings, see what you like, see what you don't like. Like I said, it's definitely more trial and error than it is like me trying to explain how to get a certain way.
This is a lot of learning right now.
I'm 6 out of 10.
Meh.
Yeah, I feel like Pick Fairy EXD stopped working.
A little bit.
Like audience.
Whenever was it working?
I didn't want to say that, but
Meh.
wow.
Pick Fairy, you don't meh me. I'll meh you. Meh.
He's getting savage here. He's getting savage.
Okay, so Pinspark. If I wanted
Have
to
you
do...
even met me, brother? Have you even met me? I don't think so.
Meh, Borgs, I'm talking. Alright, so Pinspark. If I wanted to do... if I wanted the brush to be kind of like... Wait, can I make this vector, or is it only pixel?
I'm not. You have to, for anything, you have to make it into. You have to make it on a vector layer. You can't make brushes in a vector. It's not, at least not that I've ever tried. I always do things on raster layers.
Let me see if I can do it in a vector layer.
I mean, even my pony vectors are done on raster layers.
My god, you rastered it. You're such a raster.
Alright, it looks like this can be vectored, but it's a little darker.
Well, vector lines are supposed to be solid, if I'm correct.
Yep. That you would be.
Also, if you want to like make it like a spray effect instead of a straight line, you can just go adjust that in the settings. So like instead of like just one straight line heart, you can make it like multiple hearts scattered.
Okay, let me see if I can do that real quick. Let's see. Would that be...
Go to spray. That would be in spraying effect.
Spraying effect, okay. So, click.
Open the settings. Go to spraying effect on the side list. Not in the side list, yes. Okay, so click the checkpoint.
Okay.
Make it so you can see it by putting the eye there. You'll be able to.
Okay.
No. Like check. Click the check and then click the eye. There are two different ones there. Yeah. Alright, size. You might as well click the eye on the spraying effects tab right above that as well. That way, like you can turn it on and off at will, but by going to your tool properties. Because everything you make visible here becomes visible in the tool properties.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Which pretty irritating because the head just stops. Just stop. I mean, if Nova, you're still watching the stream, right? My side, that is.
Both of them up.
Because currently I'm in the
The head
process.
slowly turning.
Yeah, because I'm currently in the process of animating. I'm trying to figure out where I want to just put the eyes to do something different. Probably be in and around about this area. It's within this section where I click this, click here, add keyframes all along this line, and then go a bit further along. The problem is this though, the head just comes to a bit of a stop, which is a bit irritating. It just, looks and stops.
Now keep in mind, like I said, you can draw while this window is open, so you can just test it as you go. You don't have to keep closing.
Oh, right. Alright, let me erase what I have so far. Oh, you know what? I accidentally drew this over the heart. Crap. I didn't keep the heart as a separate layer. Dang it. If I Command Z, does it Command Z the tool settings as well?
No.
Okay.
Because you already registered everything to it.
Hey, Nova.
Yeah.
I didn't listen. Just an expression. Unless you know, that's literally what this one expression I'm doing right now, what it's called, says, but I didn't listen. It is hilarious.
Oh.
Alright, I can't
I go
Command Z all the way to where I don't draw on the heart. So.
Need to do some face paint, just put like red stitches along here, Joker face. What have I created? What have I done?
What have I done?
Surprisingly, it does transition to the expression well. It's just a head movement I need to work on a little bit. Well, that's bizarre. I'm just moving the head, I ain't moving the neck with it. Well, that might explain why I've got a bit of an issue. I've only got head movement, no neck movement. Head. Also, should definitely oh, what the fuck's the word I'm looking for? Tell the keyframes to reanimate. To be a bit less rigid, because it seems to be a bit on the rigid side. Okay, that works a little bit better with that small neck movement. With that smile. My god. Too bad you're streaming, Vic. Otherwise I say you need to have a look at this.
Hey, this.
Wait, isn't it technically away from... Yeah, there is a way from the show pick. Or isn't... I have to do it manually. Right, no. Pick Fairy.
Yeah.
Look in the chat. I've given Borg Spinny this smile.
Alright, give me just a second. Oh, nice.
Probably not slightly menacing.
I should have made this a new layer instead of drawing on top of the heart that I drew on. That's a rookie mistake, man.
Well, you seem to make those a lot. You just like... That's Pig right now. She's like, Borgs.
Pretty much. Alright. So now that we've cleared the canvas, let me try this one more time. Ah, it's drawing it too light. Is it because this is a watercolor brush?
Most likely.
Aha, there we are. That's a bit better.
You could try adjusting the density if it's not already at max.
It's at max.
Hmm.
Don't readjust that. I want to remove the... Whoa. Oh god. God damn it, that readjusted it. And now I gotta completely readjust the filter. Great. Yeah, I moved the position of the camera. That's what happened.
Really didn't appreciate that.
Hmm?
Didn't it like reset something?
No, it didn't reset anything. It's just that since I moved the camera's position, it changed position on the thing because it's not set to this position. Because I'm on the timeline right now.
Ah, crap. Don't crash, Clip Studio Paint. Please don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. We're good. Alright, so what I'm doing is that I'm trying to make it just kind of little hearts. So let me see if I can.
Well, that delayedness with it looking to the left. Or, I'd rather not do that.
Alright, let's try a different color. Alright, I think because this is a watercolor, I can't get the effect I'm looking for.
Go to in your options. Go to ink real quick. I just wanted to see something real quick.
Alright, ink.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm there.
You gotta wait for I have to wait for the stream to catch up. Okay, so let's see. Try putting those settings on max.
For which one?
Like those three underneath opacity.
Amount of paint, density of paint, and color stretch.
Well, leave the color stretch as it is, but try amount and density, putting it max.
Okay.
Okay, I quite like that.
That kinda helped, but it kinda didn't at the same time. It's still really faded.
Yeah, it's the tool itself that's designed to be this way.
Yeah, it's a watercolor brush that we just copied.
Yeah.
Let's try doing an oil paint.
Over.
An oil paint brush.
What are you doing with the animation on now?
The way it plays. Oh. Nice.
SFM, it's really easy to animate in when you know what you're doing.
I imagine everything is easy to do something with when you know how to work it.
Well, specifically SFM, seeing as it is a really hard tool to animate because of how it's designed, it's really irritating. It's just trying to get used to its very irritating limits because SFM, well, even on some people will class it as an animation software, SFM is 100% not an animation software. It's an animatable game software.
Oh.
That's what I want. There we go.
That which makes SFM different from a normal animation software, because an animatable game software is running literally in a game engine versus an actual software designed for the actual animations in that. So you lose a hell of a lot of compatibility when you do it with the game engine way, because you can't just import any old model you want. You're limited by what you can use. Versus most 3D software such as Cinema 4D, you can pretty much import almost any 3D model to it, or any texture, or even Blender and many other softwares out there that you can just import a whole bunch of crap. But the difference between those softwares and SFM, all those softwares, you pretty much have to make most of your assets. SFM, you've pretty much been given all the 3D models you need, and you can import more from the Steam Workshop, so you get access to a large library of assets, and you can easily import them. So SFM has that going for it versus, well, counterpart.
See. I mean, granted, I don't know too much about animation softwares myself. I'm not an animator. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, I do dabble with the classic Disney frame by frame style.
Now I'm going to use a feature that is a part of my OC that isn't actually a part of most SFM ponies. Because my OC has a very unique feature that most SFM ponies don't even have. A breathing feature. I'm able to make my OC literally breathe.
Magic.
Which, if I just get the camera to focus onto the chest. If I go back, play. It's very subtle. But after all, it is a subtle animation that, unless you're looking at it from an angle, you wouldn't know it's there.
Okay, you do. I just looked. I actually just started looking at your stream. I didn't know you were doing the 3D modeling stuff.
Yeah. I'm dealing in SFM, which is 3D.
I didn't know it was 3D. I mean, granted, I got nothing particularly against it. Me personally, I kind of find the 3D models kind of creepy.
Hey, if you're just gonna say you got something against 3D models, then I'll take offense to that because I'm a 3D modeler. It's like you find 3D models creepy. I
don't find 3D modeling creepy. I find these pony ones a little bit creepy.
Hey, my one's at least better than the normal SFM pony because mine's made by one of my friends that makes really good base models and crap like that. So mine's not as creepy as the normal one because some of the ones that are normally creepy, it's because they're very low polygon or very badly rigged. So mine's at least rigged really nicely and it's got quite a lot of features. I mean, there are some features I would like that the normal one has, such as individually controllable eyes. Unfortunately, in my case, if I want to say one eye to be more angrier looking than the other one, I can't do that because both eyes animate to be angry. Angry? No angry. Sad? Not sad. Relaxed? Not relaxed. Wide? No wide. Lid rise? Lid lower. Lid lower, and so forth. Though, you know, at least there's one thing. I can actually have a clothes animation that actually works, like it's a normal pony. So mine's kind of a bit more cheaty than other ponies, because some people have it just with a single eyelid, or they do it the old classic way where they use the happy eyelid to close their eye. In my case, I can have an actual closed eye. So yeah, it's like that. It's like at least, like yeah, this here, the happy eye, which clips a little bit, but it's what some people like to do. It's kind of really strange, but I don't, you know. I do quite like this because my friend Bluestream made it for me as a birthday gift, and it's really nice, and it works a lot better than most SFM ponies I've used, at least. So I'll give it that. It does work better and has better features, I would say. I mean, I just love the fact that I'm able to make it breathe. Or, for another example, say if I'm wanting to make my OC drink, it's got 2 animation sections on the actual mouth to make it look like it's drinking and stuff.
You having fun now, Pick?
Yeah, if you don't notice, I've been experimenting to make this heart brush a nice heart brush for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, your stream quality's gone down to pretty low.
Yeah, that's because I am on my laptop and the settings are lower. The desktop had the settings like super high. How long have we been streaming? Has it been a couple hours, or am I just imagining things?
It's been a while. I don't think it's been 2 hours yet, though.
Actually, it has been just over 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Is it going to save all these tools that I've made?
Yeah, I mean, like only if like all the tools you've made will be there unless you delete them.
What if I were to open Clipstudio Paint on another computer? Would it still save that tool?
I mean, if it's the same, if you're pulling from the same files where your settings are saved, then it shouldn't. Then it should. But if it's not, then no.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I wanted to see. All right. Oh goodness, Borgs, do you want to keep streaming?
Probably might as well because, you know, it's SFM.
You mean you do or you don't?
Probably means most likely yes, but only for a little bit.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end my stream. So everyone watching my stream so far, thank you so much for participating. It's been awesome. I apologize if during the last bit I did not pay attention to the chat because I was attempting to learn with Pinspark. But it looks like Nova was a little active in the chat, just a little bit.
I mean, I guess you can now come watch my stream at least, Vic, and see what I'm doing.
Well, I might as well. But real quick, let me go ahead and say this like what I always say at the end of these streams. Thank you guys for watching this stream. If you were here for it live, thank you. If you are watching at home and you watched it all the way through, thank you. I hope to see you in the next live stream or in the next video. Thank you. And stop stream.